Welcome, fellow weirdos. I'm your handler, Craig. Tonight we will be playing PX Poker Night, a Delta Green John. Playing Airman First Class Robert S. Cantu, we have Dave. Airman Basic Carlos Herrera is Sam. And Senior Airman Joshua N. Utech is Jed. You guys, you feel like you're ready? You ready for some weirdness?
Oh yeah. Let's get weird.
Hell yeah. Well, today is Saturday, August 22nd, 1998. For our crew of misfits, Cruel Summer isn't just a hit song by Ace of Base. It's their everyday life. But everyday life can change in a ray of light, truly, madly, deeply transforming our characters into ghetto superstars. As a friend of mine once said, for all my life, I hope I never ever crush to the moon and back. Everybody enjoys sex and candy, but you're still the one I'd like to share this kiss with. The boy is mine, and I assure you, he's still not a player. I'm done trying to work hit songs from this era in. You know, I tried to make it hot, but I got too close to being intergalactic and should have known when to stop. But let it be known I gave it my all, because nobody does it better than you daydreaming fools. And I'm not afraid to say it. Oh, shit.
Oh, no. That's me.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. We lost Craig.
My bad, everybody.
Don't apologize to us. Apologize to the
Let's
audience.
get into this game where we will ask how it's going to be while getting jiggy with it. That's 25 of the top 50 songs from this particular date that I worked into that weird
intro made up of nothing of song lyrics and titles. Very good.
I did the best that I could, and it wasn't very good.
I thought it was good.
But I was pretty. I got
picked
25 of them in there for mostly coherent sentences. Next slide.
He's talking to himself.
Do I have a clicker?
Platt Air Force Base is composed of a dozen buildings and 2 airstrips in the middle of a Nebraskan wasteland. The nearest town, Marion, is 30 kilometers away. Originally built as an army post before the Air Force became its own service, Platt and the 12 souls who serve here have all seen better days. Many of the buildings are disused, and the people that are stationed here due to their persistent talents at screwing up. Occasionally, helicopters, trainers, and even jets find their way to Platt before being sold to foreign governments or retired to the boneyard. For the most part, people just look for ways to kill time maintaining the base and trying not to screw up anymore. For the next step out of Platt is usually a dishonorable discharge or a military prison. And boredom is better than either one of those options. One of the favorite ways to pass time is the weekly poker game every Saturday night in the NCO Club. Most people play, including Major Jones and First Lieutenant Anderson. On a larger base, the commander and XO chumming it up with rank and file enlisted would be frowned upon, but with such a small crew, fraternization is inevitable. Plus, it's a way for the airmen to win their boss's money, which is a frequent occurrence. Platt is located in an area of the U.S. known as UFO Alley due to the number of reported sightings beginning around 1973. Strange lights in the sky, known colloquially I knew that was going to happen. Colloquially as ghost lights, have been sighted in Platt County, Nebraska. Perhaps you've even seen them in the sky, but they've never been successfully captured on film, and physical evidence of their activities has never been found. These lights were mostly just thought of as an oddity until 1981, when the mutilations of local livestock began. Since then, over 100 animals, cows, bulls, sheep, horses, have been found dissected, causing some farmers in the area to switch from livestock to crop farming, and therefore fueling the speculation that it was perhaps farmers behind the mutilations trying to scare off their competition. These ghost light sightings have become more and more frequent over the years, and by 1998, a sighting per night is not unusual. Believers in extraterrestrial life take this as a sign that they clearly live among us, while skeptics say that increased sightings with no concrete proof of anything happening makes it more likely that a bunch of nut jobs are just seeking their 15 minutes of fame. So what about you guys? Where do you think your characters fall on this spectrum? Have you seen the ghost lights, and what do you think about them? Let's start with Carlos Herrera.
So, hola, me llamo Carlos Herrera. I never seen nothing like that because I grew up soy de Houston, Texas, but my family comes from Mexico, original, and my parents, the Herreras. They came over the border. Don't ask how. No preguntas. Comprende? You don't know me unless you know who I used to run with. You don't see UFOs with them, but you see a lot of bad shit. That's Los Caballeros. Okay? And some of those Los Caballeros, they're my blood, right? Those are mis primos, my cousins, comprende? But out of all the people I know, there's only one that I see as a piece of my corazón, my heart. That's Conchita. She's mi amor, mi novia. She's also my baby mama. I knocked her up when we were both 14, 14, comprende? And I haven't seen mi hija for 5 years, 5 años, comprende? My daughter probably doesn't even know I'm her father, su padre. But anyway, when I was running with Los Caballeros, got into some troubles. Grand Theft Auto, Vandalismo, some other bad shit. So I had to skip town because the 5-0 was getting too hot. Muy caliente, comprende? So I had to leave my Puebla, and that's why I joined the Air Force. However, when I was in basic training, I got into more troubles, muchos problemas. So they sent me here, and I've been here ever since at La Plata. But the only last thing I tell you about myself, since I haven't seen nothing in the skies, I don't get along real well with you gringos. I don't like you gringos much. There's only one gringo that I actually respeto, comprende? And that's primero gringo, número uno, el presidente, Billy Boy Clinton in La Casa Blanca. And you know why I respect him? Because you know what he did? He's got the chica, right, Monica. And you know what he said? He said, Monica, come here. You see my cigarro? I'm going to dip my cigarro in your cha-cha and then I'm going to smoke it. And that's what he did. And anyway, that's why I respect him. That's machismo, real fuego, fire shit, Anyway, so that's me, Carlos Herrera. But no, never seen no UFOs. That shit would drive me crazy. Loco en cabeza, see? I started sweating talking about it.
Okay. Oh boy.
He's got neck tattoos.
Sorry. How about Josh Utek? What's Josh Utek think about it?
Actually, Josh Utek has never seen a UFO or anything of the like, but he just wants to run his time out on the Air Force Base because he has a position waiting for him at Dallas Fort Worth where his cousin works in the fire department, and when he gets out, maybe he will have a good life actually.
Nice
You
to
gotta
meet
take
you,
that
Josh.
picture down, dude. I didn't see the picture until just now.
The voice fits the picture.
The voice made no sense until just now. Oh, shit.
And finally, we have Robert Canty.
Oh, man. You guys are wild. Yeah, that's crazy. Carlos, I didn't understand half of what you were saying, but I think you and me could have been good friends had we met a little bit sooner here in a base. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes me and some of my what do you want to call them, friends. I got a couple buddies that we like to monkey around a little bit in a motor pool at night, and I have seen some lights. I've seen some weird shit. Nothing too crazy though. I didn't see no little green men or nothing. You know what I mean? Like I ain't fucking see no aliens or nothing. But a lot of weird shit happens out here in the fucking this part of the desert, right? But yeah, I'm just trying to fucking lay low. But I'm saying if you guys need anything, let me know. I'm your guy. I get it. If you need it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I can get it. Yeah. Shit, Carlos. You seem like a pretty cool dude. I like your style. And Josh, you're pretty neat too, actually.
Well, it is a small base. Next slide.
We are out in the desert, right?
Yeah, you're in Nebraska.
Oh, Nebraska. Okay.
These are the 12 people that serve here at Platt Air Force Base. Yourselves are on. You guys are on this list too. So this is the name. You guys would know everybody here. You would be familiar with all of them. I can describe them as in bulk right now, or describe them as you come across them. Whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah, if you can we have this slide ready so that if we need to go back to it, like as we run into them?
Yeah, I can switch easily back and forth between whatever slides, you guys want to see that you've seen so far, obviously.
Okay. Because I'm not going to remember none of that.
No, I don't. Yeah, you don't. I don't expect you to memorize all of these names, but Major Jones and First Lieutenant Anderson, they're the leaders here. The commander of the XO. Because there's so few people, there is a lot of there's one security guy. He can't stand guard all the time, so people cycle through jobs. Let's see here. This is the guard shack number 1 here. Can you guys see that laser
Yep.
pointer?
Yep.
Okay. When you're on guard duty, it's usually just one person. This airman is assigned a rifle, Colt M1A2 rifle, and a Beretta M92 pistol, with 10 magazines for the rifle and 3 magazines for the pistol. When your shift on guard duty is done, the next person will come up, you'll sign the weapons over to that person, and so on and so forth. Weapons are not allowed on base. All weapons, are kept locked up in the administrative offices. There's a weapons locker attached to Major Jones's office. These are things that you would all know. Every single person would know it. Sometimes if you fuck up, he'll send you out to do a double shift, so that there's 2 guards out there. Just 2 people absolutely wasting their time, can't do anything, can't go anywhere. It's just boredom. But in that instance, he would issue you your gun in his office, and you would return it to him at his office at the end of your shift. So there's always one person armed on base. That is all that is allowed to be armed with firearms on this base. Let's see. You guys live in Building 10 here. That's the dormitories. There's room for 30 in that building, or 32 personnel, but there's only 10 of you that live there because the Major and the XO have their own homes down here. The rest of these buildings are all locked up, empty. The rest of the officer houses are all locked up and empty. It's laughable how few people are on this base. That they could hold so many more, and there's 12 of you. Let's see. Let me take you to a little bit. No, I gotta stay on that. I'll show you guys where most of you would spend your days working. Up here is the motor pool.
That's me.
Yeah, Dave, you would be between 15 and 16 if you're a car mechanic and an aircraft mechanic.
Me too, right? With the fuels.
And the fuels. And honestly, UTAC would probably be up here most of the time too, because that's where the fire trucks are stationed. Each building that is occupied, it has fire protection and all that stuff. There's, but so you would probably spend most of your time by the truck in case you're needed. The other place where Carlos would be is down at the bottom, 18, the fuel bunkers. These aren't actually fuel that's being used. These are when they bring in a plane to be decommissioned and put in the boneyard, they empty it and it goes into there. It's like a big flat-topped period, and the bunkers are all underground, and it's built so that if anything happened and the tank underground exploded, it's shaped to go away from the base of the people stationed on the base. That's the other thing I wanted to show you here is a little bit of a close-up of the center of town, where there's the NCO club. This is where the poker game happens every week. And you guys would also spend time in there just shooting the shit. They got tables, folding chairs, sofas, a TV that gets lousy reception, dartboards. foosball tables and pool table, that kind of stuff. On the smaller map here, it's the top one.
What's the base exchange?
Oh.
Is that the commissary and shit? Like where you buy like a general store?
What's what now?
Base exchange? What's that?
Yeah, base exchange is that's the BX, and it's like a convenience store. It's open 3 days a week. They have like canned goods, frozen dinners, beer, cigarettes. There's not really like fresh fruit or anything that they bring in.
Quinoa? Do they have quinoa?
Yes, they're stocked to the brim in quinoa. But the mess hall down there, you guys, it's not like there's not a staff there to serve you guys. People make their own meals. Like maybe you guys alternate nights and make meals for a group. I don't know how you guys would want to do it. That's my brother-in-law's a fireman in the city of Buffalo, and that's pretty much what they do. Like when they're all stationed together, make dinner for each other and shit. Like, I don't care what you guys do there. The administrative offices, you've got the other maps on the side too, so you can see what they all look like on the inside. If I have the right map up, that is.
Yeah, you're good. My eyes aren't great, but if I need to get in detail, I'll go up take a peek. Is this an active base? Like, why are there so few people?
Because it's not necessary. It is an active base, but
it's in the middle of nowhere.
And they're just decommissioning planes once in a while and shit.
Yeah,
like they don't have a lot of activity. Yeah.
The boneyard where they dump old planes. That's pretty much what you're guarding. Is stuff that's already been decommissioned. They built, like I said, it was originally built as an army base before the Air Force became its own thing. So it's been replaced. There's an Offutt Air Force Base is in Omaha, I believe, and it's newer, and it just got outdated.
Okay, I might have missed some of the intro because I was fucking around with the computer, so I apologize.
No, that's fine, dude.
And I don't know a ton of military stuff either, so I'll probably have a million dumb questions. We'll see.
Don't be afraid. If you see anything on the map that you want to ask about, feel free.
Okay.
Any people that you wanted to ask about that you saw, I can throw that slide back up too. If you want to ask about them, feel free.
Okay.
The motor pool consists of 2 Chevy Blazers, 2 small tractors for towing aircraft, a 2.5-ton 3-axle truck with a snowplow mounted to it, 2 5-ton 3-axle fuel tankers, and 2 fire trucks equipped for fighting aviation fuel. The building below it, 16. That's an aircraft maintenance hangar, which it was an old hangar, and that's just where you do work now, like work on the planes when they come in. A lot of times if a plane comes in to be decommissioned, they bring their own person in to do it though, so you don't even you get to do that, Dave. None of you have.
Are any of you might have just been about to say this? Are any of us trained to actually fly?
I would not think so.
You don't really need training though. You can figure it out. It's not there.
Obviously, all of the planes that are in the boneyard they're all sealed up. All the fuel's drained out of them. Anything that
they're derelicts.
Yeah, it's shells. Like you couldn't even put fuel in one and fly it away. There's nothing worth anything on them.
We could build a super plane out of all the parts. Is what we're getting at. We need to know how we can get out of here.
Yeah, there's pilot on your sheet and it's 0%.
I know. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, we're gonna be driving the snowplows over.
A good way to know if you're pilots or not is do you have that as a score.
Josh walking up there for the pilot exam, he's all fucking wall-eyed and shit.
Josh, you're sitting in the wrong seat. Josh, that's the
Actually, I was thinking about flying one of these planes, actually.
Oh, no. It's bad because I worked with a dude like that, and it's just extra funny. It's extra funny, I swear to God.
All right, let's, all of you give me a luck roll. Just roll the dice, and whoever gets the lowest.
What 100? D100?
D100, yeah.
Woo!
So, Okay.
82.
34.
23 for Big Josh.
So Josh gets to decide which one of you three is currently in the guard shack.
Fucking Josh.
Well, actually, Josh is there because he is watching.
You can watch both sides of the street.
He's got a little black and white television with a VCR, and he's watching a documentary on Princess Diana. Actually.
He's crying his eyes out. Tears flying left and right. Oh, shit.
Man, what year did she die? Was she alive
The
still?
year before, actually.
It's going to be a long fucking game.
Oh no. This is gonna end up being 15 sessions.
Seems to me she lived her life.
One shot.
Yeah.
I can't do it win, actually.
Well, early in the afternoon on this Saturday, probably like right around 1 o'clock, Josh, you're in there, and a large dark van about the size of a UPS truck pulls up. It's got USAF markings on the side of it, and the guy stops. Driver rolls down his window, just like a nondescript white man in a business suit, and he looks at your badge, looks at your insignia. He's like, Senior Airman UTEC. I'm Technical Sergeant Edward Murphy. Yeah, my ID and orders. I'm here to see Major Jones.
Okay, actually, and he grabs and he starts looking at them. And do I have to roll something to look at these, or?
I mean, everything looks normal. If you want to try to roll, what skill should we roll?
Perception.
Bureaucracy.
Let's see, what skill does... Man, it's small for you guys. It's super small for me. Sell me on something you want to roll.
I don't, dude. The only thing I think would make sense would be bureaucracy, right?
Yeah, bureaucracy.
And I only got a 10% on that.
Yeah,
or
you
human,
to
yeah.
read the guy, but it's the same roll either way.
Yeah, either way, I got a 43.
So that's a failure. Check that box. If you have a box to be checked. I don't see the boxes on these.
Yeah, so maybe they're not, these guys aren't meant to.
Just make a check next to it.
You're not going to survive the day, so.
Yeah.
Everything looks normal. He has orders that you can see to see the major, and he gives you what's called a coded sheet, which it's like a Scantron form that you can feed into your computer. It's like a layer of security to make sure that everything is on the legit. So you can do all of that as well.
All right. He'll do that stuff. He'll stick to the books because he doesn't want to get in any trouble.
No. Feed the coded sheet in, and then like a green light pops on, and it spits the coded sheet back out.
Okay, actually everything checks out with you. Actually, so you're free to go find the major if you want.
Yes, straight on.
Yeah, that's correct. Actually.
Thank you. He salutes you.
Salutes back.
Are you gonna open the gate?
Yeah, he opens. Yeah, he opens the gate.
When he opens the gate, and you guys know this from every time that the gate is opened, there's like quite a loud klaxon that you can hear.
Like, does he have a radio or anything where he can radio in?
Yeah, you have a radio as well. But so you can call the administration office and let them know.
Yeah, he'll most definitely do that.
But like I said, the rest of you would know. You would hear the klaxon when the gate opens up. So, it is an Air Force base. It's secure even if it's old. And so you guys see that this.
Where are we?
No, that's why I was just going to ask you guys. Where do you guys think you are? You are off duty.
And you said this is like afternoon-ish?
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the mess hall area, somewhere floating around in there. Just jamming fucking Skid Row like fucking Mega Wop style, just bopping around.
And I'm leaving the BX and walking towards the mess hall, smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, obviously, I'm sorry. I'm smoking a cigarette, laying on a bench, reading a fucking car mag that's got like a fucking sweet IROC in it, like fucking.
Well, you guys would see, like Jed, you see the van drive off the road. It's about let's see, that's an inch is 200 meters, so I think it's 800 meters or so away from the administration office. Just that's in that bottom corner there. So I don't know if you guys saw it.
It's about 600, Craig. Let's not be ridiculous.
Dude, I think I measured earlier and it was 800.
Well, maybe I was gonna say maybe you're a little bit smaller than an inch. Did you use the inch? Maybe you're 3/4, bud. No, I don't know. You tell us.
It's cold.
It's a little chilly, man. All right. Well, the van parks near the administration building. Two men in Air Force uniforms step out of the van. They're wearing heavy body armor. They're carrying the M16A2 rifles, but theirs have grenade launchers mounted under them. And one of them stands by the van, and the other one follows a guy from the passenger seat in. It was just another guy, and there were two suits in the front, and these two security dudes were in the back. And they go into the administration office, where Major Jones's office is. They're in there for not too long, maybe 10 minutes max. They come back out, they get in the van, and they drive off to an isolated area. Oh, I just turned the laser pointer off.
It's right in my eye. Oh.
They drive off to about right around here in the boneyard, and they park. You guys could probably see. You see the guards get back out, stand outside of the vehicle, and the lights in the van are just on. They're just sitting there.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that you said that the alarm went off, like a klaxon or whatever went off. Because I was thinking, like, my character, like, I'm thinking, how would I have seen? But yeah, as soon as that alarm went off, Bobby his ears pricked up, and he's like, he wasn't expecting anyone today. You know what I mean? And
you guys don't get a lot of visitors.
Right, I was going to say, and he's always on high alert. Usually his guys don't set off the alarm because they come in other entrances, like his buddies, his deliveries come in through other entrances. So I'll still stay where I'm at probably, but be keeping an eye on what's going on, especially with the guns. He's a little suspicious of the fact that we got guns on the base now.
Yeah, and as I'm walking by over to the mess hall, if I come into contact with him, hey, Roberto, ¿quién es? Some fools in a van came talking by. Do you see that?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that, Holmes. That's not anybody I've ever dealt with. Any idea who this is?
No, man. The visitors.
Yeah. Over the loudspeakers of the base, you hear Major Jones's voice. The van parked in the boneyard is to be avoided by base personnel. Do not interfere with the visiting staff's classified operations. All personnel are confined to base until the visiting staff has left. That is all.
Bobby just looks over at Carlos because we were just talking, and he smiles and nods like, yeah, nobody near the van.
Shit.
Smokes a cigarette. Oh, we're going right for that van.
Who was that was talking? Did you say
Major
Jones?
Jones.
Major Jones.
I can put that. Which would you rather have, the list of people or the map?
I'm cool with the map.
The
for
map's
now.
good.
Yeah. So it's about 1 o'clock. They're parked out there. Josh, you've got about an hour before your relief comes in. Jerry Young is coming in to relieve you. But what do you guys? Yeah, what's your normal daytime thing like on here? Not necessarily Josh. We'll do you last because you're coming off. But
so my daily routine would be smoking my cigarettes and waiting to have to deal with fuels. But I think after that,
it's your guys' day off. Everybody gets days off throughout the week.
So after seeing that and after hearing that, I'd be like, hey, yo, Roberto, you want to go over north of the Domes where we usually throw around past the pigskin a little bit?
Yeah, fucking. I was trying to call you Bob. I'm trying to remember your name. Carlos. Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you follow me, let's head to the runway. We'll take the runway down to my shop. I got a little sneaky path through all the dead planes. We can get over. We can get a closer look at that fucking that van over there.
Oh, right. It's for that. Let me grab my football. He runs to the door to grab his pigskin.
It's a fucking soccer ball. It's not.
Football americano.
Yeah. So Bobby's got a fucking. Because, like, what I'm thinking is he's got his own little fucking paths of, like, through the junk and shit for, like, when he's sneaking shit in and out of the base. So That's my plan. Is if you're cool with that, we'll head straight across past the the fucking control tower. We'll go right across the middle of the map to the runway, like nothing's going on. Like we'll give the van a wide berth, and then we'll like act like we're going to my shop, and then
Wait, so they're up here.
they're over right.
Yeah.
That's where they are. So I'm saying we'll pretend like we're giving a wide berth, and we'll walk the runway to the shop, which is 16, 13, 15,
Gotcha.
and then go up north to the boneyard, and then through there. I'm gonna say like I have a little.
Because no, go ahead. I was thinking that if we passing the football, but just keep throwing it over your head. You got to go back a little bit further. Got to go back a little further, and then we're close, so we can at least get eyes on them and see what the fuck's going on.
Well, my idea is we could definitely. I would love to. We'll do that to get over. Like we're just fucking around between where we're at now and the motor pool, and then from there, once we get in the motor pool, I think we can get. We'll see what the GM says, but I think we can sneak through the boneyard and get like right up on them.
Cool.
Or we'll get as close as we can without fucking tipping them off.
So you guys are going like up here and playing catch?
Well, we're gonna go starting from the mess hall. We're gonna head east to the runway, north to the motor pool, and then once we're behind the cover of the buildings, I'm gonna say we're gonna sneak into the boneyard. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna try and at that point go full stealth into the boneyard and wriggle our way past through the dead planes and shit. You know, maybe crawl through the hull of one plane and then go down behind some fucking.
Okay, who has the lowest stealth out of the two of you?
I got 55.
I have 60.
All right, so I'm rolling it.
Yeah, roll me a stealth. Again.
So you just got to go under. What is it? Under is
Under
what
55,
good.
Yeah,
and
but
doubles,
you don't want doubles or 100.
doubles under is good, right?
Double under
double under is
success.
good.
Yeah,
Okay.
critical success.
Just
Yeah,
double
but I
over
got a
is bad.
chance here.
Oh,
Just fucking
60.
missed. Shut up! Just get back in your booth,
Shit,
Josh.
I would have made it. If it was 60 on the head.
Yeah.
You little son of a beach.
It's all right.
That's good. That's
Oh,
all right.
you
It's all good.
failed? Alright.
Yeah.
You need to roll. Hey, stop right there! Stop right there!
This is gonna be like
See,
this all
they're
day.
not moving away from the van, but their guns aren't trained on you, but they're lifting.
Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah.
Chill, Holmes.
It's cool. I'm looking. We were just tossing the football around. I lost sight of it. It's no big deal.
He yells out, "Find somewhere else to throw the football!"
Yeah, you got it, Chief. No worries. Just forget we even here.
Fuck that
We'll just
cocksucker.
I'll pretend to give up search for it, look around a little bit, and then just walk back behind it, like say 15.
Oh, he's gotta have an attitude. We're just fucking playing catch.
You should have punted it super hard.
Yeah, well, not.
So plan B, Sammy, you want to go? I was gonna say see if we can get up on the roof and just spy what's going on. I don't think we're gonna get to fucking touch the van, but I want to at least get eyes.
We
on
need,
it.
close.
Give me an alertness check from both of you for when you were over there by them.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
14 passes for me.
I fucking won with a 26.
Yep, we're both good.
You can see that the van has a bunch of ground points onto the ground,
Like anchors.
and the guys are wearing
These
Oh.
fucking guys.
helmets, like silvery kind of lead-looking helmets.
That's what you're calling. I didn't know what a ground point was. That's the name of the person.
What is
No,
that, dude?
ground point is like on an electrical, like little wires that go down and touch the ground to anchor
Dude, it's
the.
radioactive shit. You said lead, right? Is he like?
Well, yeah, some
I mean, that's
space.
where, would we? Yeah, right.
We don't know.
So we
We
can
don't know.
lead like he says.
Yeah.
That's
So there's-
that's Sam. That's not Carlos.
Those are the two
Yeah,
dudes
I
with
mean-
guns.
Yeah, that's Carlos. Carlos wouldn't know shit. Look at that.
Sorry, those are the two dudes with guns. The other guy's a suit. There's two suits.
No, you see all of them have these helmets on.
Oh, okay.
So these are the soldiers they're wearing armor and they have the fucking guns with their grenade launchers underneath. The scientists are just they got the back of the van open. It's facing away from you guys, so you can't see into the back of the van.
Okay.
And that's it.
Yeah.
They saw you. They're clearly watching where you are.
Roberto, they're guarding something. Look at those helmets.
Hey, Carlos, what do you think? What do you think we could do? You think we could get a distraction going? You think we could fuck with our little buddy Josh, and maybe get him to open the gate or something? What do you think we could do to get these guys away from the van? I'm trying to think how we can get a little bit closer.
He's over in the guard. He's on guard duty, right?
Yeah,
Maybe have him. Can he radio in something?
that's what I'm
Do we have a
thinking.
way to talk to him?
Well, I was gonna say we could have our boy Josh fucking maybe lift the gate. I don't know.
They got the van open. You want to see what's inside there? How far do we have to go to stay out of the way so that we can see what's in there? We don't have binocs or anything, do we? Like, do we have? That's
There's
a big
binoculars
Hell
on
yeah.
base.
All right, well, let's get up. Let's just roll an agility check and get up on the roof. And is there anything like that, athletics check or something to get up on the roof of the building?
Where do you want to head to?
So, could I just really quick, which way is the trunk of the van facing?
Facing
This
the
way.
dead. Yeah.
West. Okay, so that makes it tough for us. So
Or do you want to walk around? We could.
we would have to go. I mean, if we have binocs, good, because we could skirt it wide so they
Yeah.
don't see us. But I mean, it looks all pretty wide open, right? We're gonna have to be careful doing so.
What's the deal there, GM? Do we have a safe distance we could travel to wrap around, or is it all just checks? I mean, I'm sure it's
And
checks.
all of those
It's
planes
checks
are.
that you've already been warned once, and if you fail again, you're getting
dead.
a fucking grenade launched at you.
And all of those planes are all dead, right?
They're
You
all
said,
dead.
There's nothing active here on this base.
No.
Okay.
What about Carlos? I don't know. Obviously, you would know, but like, you think there'd be some kind of alarm system you could trigger in the fucking fuel pump area or something? Like, I'm just trying to set off like an alarm or something to see what these guys do. Try and fucking spook them. What would you have me do for something like that, Craig?
Well, look at your skills.
The equivalent of pulling a fire alarm to get everyone out of the auditorium.
But there's problem. There's fire alarms in the buildings. I mean,
Yeah, that's
you
what-
could literally just pull the fire alarm. Well, I'm gonna cut back to Josh getting off duty.
All right. You
If
said
that's
duty.
okay with you guys.
I'll allow it.
Feel sorry for Jed.
No, I'm good.
So does his mother.
Don't
So,
talk about Josh's mother.
Jed, at around 2 o'clock, Jerry Young, Senior Airman Jerry Young, comes up. Let's go back to that.
Pick a good voice in case I start having to play him.
Trouble magnet.
Senior Agent Young is Senior Airman Young is a 23-year-old white male, tall and muscular with brown hair and hazel eyes, usually focused in narrow slits. He got transferred here for brutally beating a colonel for resisting arrest when he arrived at a call to find said colonel in the process of beating his wife.
Nice. He's by the book.
He comes up and he knocks on the door to the shed.
Real quick, he turns off his video. Because he doesn't want anyone making fun of him.
You in there, UTEC?
Actually, yes, I'm in here.
Alright. Well, I'm here to relieve you. Open the door.
Okay, yeah, he walks up and opens.
The guy walks in. Is like, anything cool happen?
No, just the visitors coming here to see the major.
Who were those guys?
Actually, I'm not too sure, actually, but our paperwork all checked out and everything looked good, actually.
Alright. Where's the log for the guns?
No, it's right over here.
Takes it. Signs his name, holds it to you to sign your name.
Signs it down.
Gives you a cheeky salute.
Gives you a nice salute.
Yeah. Be on your way, Josh. Don't do anything crazy.
Okay, actually, I'm just going to go call my mother and talk to my brother and Pepper, and actually, I think I'm going to have a nice night. And then he goes over and takes his videotape out.
I was gonna say
say.
Oh, what you watching, Josh?
Pro wrestling.
Actually, it's not much, actually. It's just a movie that I like to watch once in a while, and it's none of your business, actually.
Alright, man. Calm down, have fun. Tell your mom we all said hi.
Will do.
And now Josh is on base with you guys as well, so you can figure out. It's 2 o'clock. Nothing is changed. They're just standing outside of the van. Like you can't. You can see the guards from a distance. If you guys grab binoculars, you can see that they're. Looks just like they did when you guys were up top.
So, I'm gonna say that we see Josh coming out of the guard shack, and we'll just kind of run up to him to see if we can get any info. I still don't have a plan though. Hey Josh, what's going on over there with the van?
Actually, I don't know if I'm in too much of a mood to talk with you guys, actually, because last time I got in trouble.
Oh, Josh, sounds like you might be getting sent back to that anger management training you had to take before you came here. You getting a little riled up there, Joshy?
Josh just like ignores you guys, like his ears turn big. You can see his ears turn red, and he like just keeps walking.
All right, stay cool, Joshua.
Yeah. Roberto, was he looking at you or me?
I don't know. Yeah.
What is he with that guy, man?
I think he's got one eye on us and one eye
He was
on
probably
air.
watching the fucking Princess Di shit again.
He loves this shit. I swear to God, the one time I had to work in the fucking guard shack, I swear it was him that was in there before me, and I
Yeah, you
found
told me he left that tape. He left that tape, you said that one time. He was probably watching it. He wants to go back to his room all the time after he watches Princess Di. It's fucking sick, man.
That boy ain't right.
Great decisions have been made today.
Well, if Josh isn't gonna help us, if Josh is gonna be a turd, I want to pull the fire alarm. I want to get fucking. Let's get into it.
All right, which bill? No, go back. No.
Which way did Josh go, Jed? Is he going to the barracks or something, or where does he like to cry? Where's his crying spot?
This is the barracks where you
Bless
guys
you.
live.
Yeah, I would imagine, or he would head to wherever there was a phone, because he would call his mother, and then he would talk to his special needs brother who lives with his mother, and then he would talk to his dog Pepper.
All right, the only place there is a phone to call off base is in the administrative offices. Let's
Where
bring
is
that
that?
map back up. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. These
Whoa.
were the guns that you swapped over.
Whoa.
That's what the guards had?
That's
Yeah.
what the guard had. Yeah. The guards have this same
Those-
gun,
yeah.
but it's got an underbarrel grenade launcher as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Back to. I guess this is the only one I have.
Back to life.
Oh, this has the whole base next, and then the three. Now, is that a little bigger? The maps of the NCO club and the administrative offices.
Yeah, this entire map is way better, at least for me. I don't need the description of the buildings. I'd rather just ask you, like, oh, what's number 7 or whatever. You know what I mean?
No. All right. So the only place to call off base is in the administrative offices. It's in this desk in the corner here. Jed, if you do this often, I'm sure
They would expect
they're
him.
familiar
They would
with-
expect him. He does it every day. He calls
Yeah.
his mother, talks to his special brother, every day.
All right. So you walk in. I can't remember who's sitting there. Sorry, give me 1 second here. It is Airman Geiger. Her desk has that is Alicia Geiger. Her desk has the off. Hey Josh, how you doing?
Hello, Mrs. Geigo. You're looking lovely today, actually.
Well, thank you, Josh. Could I call your mother again?
Yes, that's what I'm here to do.
All right. Well, we'll go outside and have a little break and let you talk to your mom. Okay?
Thank you.
She waves over at the other person in here is Master Sergeant Roberto Bach. He kind of rolls his eyes. He gets up from his desk. He goes, grabs a pack of cigarettes and goes outside.
So,
Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, so that's what Josh does. He calls his mother.
no, we want to hear the conversation.
What did
You
he
want to
say?
play it out?
What did he say?
You and Craig, yeah.
Hello, mother. How are you doing today?
Oh, my sweet Joshy boy.
His mother's Diane, by the way.
Nice.
I'm so happy to hear from you every day.
A sweet
My
little
little
prince.
sweetie.
Well, actually, yes, I don't have much time today. We're busy. I just wanted to say hi to Angelo and talk to Peppa real quick, and then I will be on my way, and I will call you tomorrow.
Andrew. Who's Andrew? Please tell me Andrew isn't.
Oh, I hear Peppa back
I was
there,
gonna say, I'll
actually.
play Pepper.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, yes, Peppa misses you too. Andrew, come here. Who's Andrew?
He's a special needs brother.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Hello?
Andrew, how you doing, Andrew? It's good to hear you.
Gotcha, what? Oh, it's good to hear from you too.
Have you been watching the Teletubbies?
Oh, yeah, I like the sign. The sign is, it's a baby face.
Yeah, actually, that's a good show. I've been trying to keep up with it so I can talk to you about it. Actually,
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore.
Come on.
Which one is your favorite Teletubby?
I don't know. Actually, it's a hard decision to make. There's so many cool ones.
I like them all too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Peppa.
Peppa just bit me. Oh God, I gotta go, Joshua. Oh, I'm bleeding really, really bad.
You better tell Mom about that. Actually, it could be pretty bad.
And scene.
I quit. Any chance of syndication?
Oh man, thanks, Jed. I shouldn't have just let it go. I wanted to be your mom. I didn't realize I was going to be playing a special needs person.
But you played it really, really well.